You know, I think it's about time for a little sparkle. Welcome back to another video on Darling Little Artist. Today, we are checking out and playing with Holo Taco's newest collection, the Pixel Perfect collection. I have to say, I've only gotten to play with a couple of these polishes, but I am really enjoying the sparkle. It has been a while since Holo Taco has put out a glitter collection, like a full-on glitter collection, and they added a little extra to this sparkle. So let me just show you all the polishes we have here. I have to say, I've only gotten to play with a couple of these polishes, but I am really enjoying the sparkle. It has been a while since Holo Taco has put out a glitter collection, like a full-on glitter collection, and they added a little extra to this sparkle. So let me just show you all the polishes we have here. So it's a total of 7 polishes. It's a rainbow selection. And what's special about these polishes is they have these square glitters, holo glitters, that really do add an extra sparkle. That has been a part of the marketing campaign for this collection, and I have to say, again, only using a couple polishes, I do see the extra sparkle. And it's really cute because Holo Taco, the whole kind of theme for this collection is Pixel Perfect. That's what it's called. And it's really playing up kind of the girly game girl aesthetic, which I think is so adorable. And I'm really loving these shades. So we have Control Cutie, Bite My Peach, Coin Toss, Bonus Life, 8-Bit Blues, Lo-Fi Lavender, and Glitch in Glam. So what I want to do today is I want to paint a vertical rainbow gradient. So I'm going to kind of decide what colors will go on which finger. So it'll be like 2 colors per finger. I will start by painting on the lightest shade, and I think I'm going to do about 2 coats because from what I've tested, these polishes really do need 3 coats for full coverage. So I think 2 will give us just enough coverage before we blend the 2 shades together and do kind of a gradient on the nail. Now, full disclosure, I am not super experienced with glitter polish. I have used all of Holo Taco's other glitters. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm not sure if I've done a gradient with glitter. It has at least been a while. So I'm going to be kind of testing this along with you. So let's paint the first couple shades. I went ahead and I put on some protective peel. So now we are ready for the gradient portion of this nail art. And the next steps will be, basically I have these nail sponges that I am going to put the shades on, and we're just going to dab on the glitter, try and make the transition between the 2 shades as smooth as possible, and do that for each finger. So let me get that started. All right, so just gotta paint on the glitter. For sponges, I know for the first coat, you kind of want to just give it a base to try and get it to soak up, and then you'll paint on some more layers on the sponge. So that is what I'm gonna do, is basically just go back and forth with the two shades. I feel like I have a little bit more of the Bite My Peach. So I'm gonna add just another layer of Control Cutie just to get it on there. All right, let's try stamping this on. Okay. That's looking pretty good, actually. These shades go really well together. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right. Let's try the other finger. You know, this collection kind of makes me want to start gaming again. I haven't really gamed in such a long time. But I don't know, I feel like I never have time for it. Like I want to devote a significant time to it. But I don't know, I just can't get over that. In my head, I feel like playing a game is going to take hours. And so I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't have hours to spend. But I don't know. I want to pull out my Switch again and just kind of start playing games. But I also just don't know what games to play. So I don't know, but I am loving this aesthetic. I love how there is this very girly gamer girl aesthetic that is kind of very more mainstream than when I grew up. Because I know when I grew up, like, it was like I never really played video games, and it was really definitely a guy's thing unless you were one of like the cool girls. But yeah, I love how we're kind of reclaiming the gaming world a little bit. But okay, so getting off that soapbox, let's stamp this polish on. So this one, you can kind of see the difference of the color a little bit better. So middle finger. Yeah, you can really tell with definitely the colors that are very different from each other. It is going to be like another, I'm going to have to do another layer of the kind of glitter dabbing. Seriously, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but when you stamp on these glitters, it's so intense. Like that sparkle is so intense. Okay, just something I noticed. Last one. I'm getting nail polish all over my mat. That is okay. I feel like it's so packed. I'm almost missing a little bit of the jelly for each one. Oh my gosh. But okay, we will see how this layer does. I think I'm gonna go back in and try and put on another layer, and I will show you the final product. this is how the gradient looks. It's so much sparkle. Like, it's so intense. I am so shocked by that. And I feel like all the colors plus the holo just really make it pop. But we're gonna add a glossy taco. So I haven't used, like I said, a ton of glitter polish. All the Holo Taco polishes, but I will say I don't normally grab them unless I'm just kind of trying them out if they're new. Usually because I think what everyone kind of says, like, it's just really hard to take off. It's not as, like, unless you're like have a specific use for it, I find that it is kind of harder to use it in nail art. But I have to say, just playing with these polishes, I do feel like it's pretty easy to pick up. And I just think, especially with these polishes, just the way they sparkle and the intensity that they sparkle, it just kind of like hides any imperfections. Like, this gradient's not perfect, but I think it still looks stunning. I love like the green and blue. I feel like the very subtle differences really like stick out very well. So yeah, I'm happy with it. So I think I will leave it there. I hope anyone who is a fan of Holo Taco gets a chance to check out these glitter polishes. They are so stunning. I feel like I'm being blinded by the sparkle. It is just so much fun and such a great polish for Pride, for summer. I just really enjoy this collection and I cannot wait until the anniversary collection, which I will be making another video on that collection, so stay tuned for that. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. You can find some pictures of these nails on my socials. I'm Darling Little Artist on all platforms. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and I will also be posting a YouTube short to this channel, so you can keep an eye out for that. And thank you so much for watching.